Today, watch along with Brandon as he revisits the story of Lincoln, who could become the perfect companion for a grad student with muscular dystrophy.
The shelter just contacted me, and they say they have about a year-old lab that was surrendered by his owner. Whenever I hear a dog is surrendered by their owner, it usually raises a couple of red flags for me. Why was it surrendered? Is it surrendered because of aggression, destructiveness, anxiety? There's a laundry list of behavioral issues it could have been surrendered for. I've been looking for a very specific type of dog for a very specific type of service, so this could be my dog. Yeah, you see the second I met him, he was sweet. But, I mean, looks can be deceiving, you know? It's still through the cage, and I don't know what I'm about to walk into. This dog could have a laundry list of behavioral issues.
You are beautiful. Why would they drop you off? Huh? Why would they leave you here? Somebody come in? Really? Oh, I can't resist.
Lincoln may be small for a lab, but he's got the perfect mix of temperament and strength that Brandon's looking for.
You want to go for a drive? Come on.
Back at the ranch, Brandon gives Lincoln his red training collar.
Try on your first of many uniforms. All right, you and I have a long journey ahead of us. But for now, let's go meet the pack. Come on.
Hey, guys, you want to come say hi?
Hi, yeah, I know.
And of course, the second he meets the pack, he wants to go for the toys. Surprise, surprise, it's a retriever. It's exactly what they do.
He has no idea that he could become the key to independence for soon-to-be graduate student Kyle Hennigan.
My name is Kyle Hennigan. I live with my parents and my little brother. I have a high-functioning autism, more specifically Asperger's, and then I have muscular dystrophy.
One day, all of a sudden, he lost one muscle, his bicep on the right, and it continued to progress throughout the years.
He has been affected, mainly just lifestyle changes. He hasn't changed, as a person as much. He's always the same person that I knew growing up.
Certain tasks that one would take for granted, like just walking or lifting a glass cup, things like that have gotten a lot more difficult as the years have gone by.
Eventually, he could end up in a wheelchair, so I've always wanted to get ahead of it and see about getting a service animal for him before it's too late.
It's now that time where I need a service dog to help me in my life.
Could Lincoln be the service dog Kyle's been waiting for? To answer that, Brandon needs to start by assessing Lincoln's abilities.
Sit. Good boy.
Unfortunately, things quickly go south from there.
So as I did the assessment on Lincoln, I realized that he had very little training. Believe it or not, labs, even though they're very intelligent, they're also very stubborn. They can put up a lot of resistance, and these dogs are very headstrong, and they have the power to match it. So training a lab is much easier when they're puppies. Training them at Lincoln's age is often more difficult because they realize their size actually can match their stubbornness.
Before he starts training, Brandon wants to find out more about Kyle's specific needs.
It's good to see you guys again. So obviously I've known you guys for quite some time, and Kyle, I do know about your disability, but I don't know exactly the details of it. You said you have some difficulty getting up out of chairs.
If my legs hurt or something like a weird desk, like the traditional ones you see in classrooms, those are the ones I usually have the most difficulty getting out of.
And using a cane is out of the question.
I started using a cane, but eventually that even got kind of difficult to lift because of the repetitive motion.
What kind of everyday things do you struggle with now?
I can't lift my books and textbooks to take with me to class.
So I've known the Hennigan family for a long time, and I've seen Kyle's disability go from one stage to the next. I remember Kyle when his disability wasn't affecting him at all, and now it's apparent. It's taking its toll.
I think a dog will help him physically and emotionally and socially.
Yeah, of course.
If a dog was trained to help me get out of a chair or get into a standing position, that'd be really helpful.
Yeah. Are you 100% physically capable of holding a dog without injuring your shoulders?
If the dog's well behaved, yeah.
Everything he was saying, I can potentially train. Big question for me is, can I train Lincoln to do this? Just because labs in general are good service dogs doesn't mean Lincoln can be a good service dog. The social bridge alone that Lincoln will provide for Kyle, that right there is worth its weight in gold. Everything Kyle needed from a dog
was right up my alley of the things that I'm used to training on service dogs. He needs physical assists, and that's my area where I shine the best. So now it was time to get back to the ranch, and I had a long road ahead of me because I had to run Lincoln through a series of tests to make sure that he's even equipped for the job. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to training, and I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Come. And we stay. Down.
Under Brandon's tutelage,
Stay.
Lincoln quickly masters the 7 common commands.
Come.
But Brandon needs to be sure Lincoln's strength won't pose a problem for Kyle.
When I'm training a dog for somebody with Kyle's condition, I want to make sure that I train the dog where it requires no physical force at all. So for this, I'm going to use a tool known as the head halter. I can always train a dog like Lincoln to a collar, but the problem is that requires too much correction and it requires too much muscle. In the case of Kyle, even that wrist motion repetitively over and over, it's too much for him given his condition.
And we go like that. Good.
Once he gets used to that, now I put it on his snout and keep it there. And I reward him over and over once again.
Good, good.
From there, I connect the leash. So the head halter fits around the snout, and when the dog pulls, it simply turns the head, which then turns the body. The head halter is the exact same technology that we use on a horse. And the design for this is a very simple concept. Wherever the head goes, the body will follow. And once he gets used to this, we simply break into a proper heel command.
And we heel.
And as you can see, by the end of the session, the conditioning, of course, pays off, and he's walking smoothly on the head halter.
And we heel. There you go. Good.
With the service dog basics under his belt, it's time for Lincoln to learn the specific tasks Kyle needs his help with.
And 2 clicks.
For the first task, Lincoln gets a new uniform, complete with his service dog in training patches.
And so what I'm doing here is I'm doing basic conditioning of Lincoln wearing the vest, where he's actually got to carry Kyle's books. This seems easy in theory, but I've seen a lot of dogs, the second you put the vest on them with a little bit of weight, they start shaking it off and trying to bite it off.
Every day he adds another book, being careful to never add more weight than Lincoln can easily handle.
Good.
The good news is Labradors, because they're so big and tough, they usually don't care about this kind of contraption on their back. A lot of other breeds would, but Labs they're kind of built for this stuff.
With the first task mastered, they move on to the second.
Kyle will need help standing up. I'll have to teach Lincoln to stiffen his body up so Kyle can grab his vest and actually pull himself to the edge of the couch first before needing the actual brace to get himself up.
Typically when I teach a brace command, I teach the dog to stiffen up. And most people, what they're going to do is they're going to put their hand on the shoulders, say the word brace, and the dog stiffens its body. In the case of Kyle, he needs to actually be pulled up off the couch.
You ever try to get a lab on leash and pull them into the pool? What happens? They put the brakes on and they put them on hard.
So how do I teach a dog to move backwards whenever everything they've been in training for is to move forwards? Easy answer, water. You figure all labs love water, which is true, but they like it on their terms, not when they're being pulled towards it.
The conditioning is important here. I have to let Lincoln know that I'm not pulling him in the pool, but rewarding him for simply stiffening his body up. Give me a brace.
As you can see right there, I say the word brace, pull him towards the water, and he starts reversing out of it. And now I reward him for the reverse.
Lincoln, give me a brace. Give me a brace. There you go. Brace for me, brace for me. Good. That's a brace.
And this is exactly what I want from him, because the more he reverses out of it, the easier it'll be for him to pull Kyle off the couch.
He's now got the basic fundamentals of the first step of the brace command.
Brandon and Lincoln head to the barn to work on the second step of the brace command.
The next step in the process is Kyle needs Lincoln to actually brace so he can lift himself up off the couch. Most dogs, if you push down on their shoulders, they're eventually just gonna lie down. So what do? I simply put a cinder block underneath him. This prevents him from lying down because he knows there's an object underneath him.
And Lincoln will become a stable surface that Kyle can push on to help himself stand.
Now I'm on the couch. This is a big testing moment to see where Lincoln was at in his training.
Now, Lincoln can pull Kyle forward into a position where he can use the brace to help him stand.
You see right here, he pulls me to the edge of the couch, and then eventually I put my hand on the shoulders and said the word brace, and then he helps me up.
Brace. Nice. Okay, heel. Come on.
Now it's time to test Lincoln on everything he's learned.
I always try to check off
every possible scenario, every possible box, every possible thing that could go wrong and train it out of the dog.
By the end of the week, the time is right for one more addition to Lincoln's uniform. His green graduation collar.
All right, buddy, come on. You got a family waiting for you.
After months of intense training, it's time for Lincoln to meet his forever family.
Today is not only a big day for Lincoln, but it's a big day for Kyle, too. It's the day they get to meet each other and form not only a new friendship, but form a working team. This part is always nerve-wracking for me because you figure months and months of training has gone by. And this is always the moment of truth because I've seen it in the past where it's not a great connection.
Lincoln looks like he's gonna be a very great dog. He's about the perfect size.
He's a good-looking boy.
Plus also, he seemed really mellow, so that's also good. Come here.
When I give somebody a service dog, my job is to turn them into a dog trainer and handler in a very short amount of time. It's my job to teach you in a week or two what it took me over 20 years to learn. Just because he's trained doesn't mean he's trained to you.
Yeah, okay.
You and I, we have a lot of work to do over the next few days, all right?
Oh, boy.
I'll go easy on you, don't worry. All right, come on. Let's get to work. So I had to teach Kyle everything Lincoln knew in just a short time. At first, it was tricky because Lincoln is looking at me for guidance. He still doesn't understand. I didn't know if Lincoln would pass this whole process. I didn't know if Kyle was up to the challenge. But as the days went on, he started looking to Kyle for guidance.
Take the wheel.
Okay.
Kyle and I, we worked morning, afternoon, evening, night. I wanted to make sure Kyle was not only becoming a trainer, but also a handler and also a behaviorist. He has to understand every little nook and cranny of Lincoln's behavior.
Of course, before Kyle can start grad school, there's one thing he has to finish.
All right, so Kyle, I'll see you later at the graduation, all right?
Okay, see you there.
All right.
The whole week watching them work together, it was really special for me. But there was one moment that Lincoln really proved himself, that really said it all. When I saw Lincoln walk the stage with Kyle so he could graduate, I figured what better time to graduate not one person, but a second one.
After the ceremony, Brandon reunites with Kyle and Lincoln.
Congrats.
Thank you.
How's he feeling?
Good. He's great. He's a really great little companion to have with me when I venture to grad school. Be a real help, too.
You feel comfortable with him?
Feel really comfortable.
Well, guess what?
What?
Not one person graduates.
Every time I tear that in training patch off, that's a special moment for me because the amount of months you put in these dogs, you don't know how it's gonna end.
Everything you've done, all the training, and also introducing me to my new best friend.
Take care of him.
I haven't seen these two in years. It'd be really interesting to see how good they are with each other now.
After Brandon trained Lincoln to be a service dog for Kyle, they touched base several times. But now it's been a few years since they last talked.
What's up, stranger?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing real good.
How's Lincoln?
He's doing real good. He's actually laying down right next to me.
You still being a good boy?
Oh, yeah, he's the best boy.
Yeah, good. Is he still working for you?
Yeah, he is. He's working real good. He goes with me to the store. He'll also just hang out with me at home now. He now goes under my desk whenever I'm doing stuff.
No more school, right?
Oh yeah, I am completely done. Got my master's degree finally, so no more school.
Is he still performing all his tasks like we trained him, or do you still need that stuff?
He still does the pull command. He'll do the brace command still. He pretty much does all the commands we taught him.
Good. Does the pull command, has it gotten better over the years?
Oh yeah, it's gotten a lot better. He's stronger with it. He is sharp as a tack when it comes to that stuff because he enjoys doing what he does. Like, I can't speak for him, but just based off his demeanor, his behavior, like whenever he sees the vest, he knows he's in work mode. He wants to actually put the vest on, like say if we're moving it, because he knows he wants to go to work. He honestly knows when it's work mode, when it's family mode, or just time to do what he does, which is just be a goofy little dog. The yard we have is really big. He runs around a lot. I have a ball launcher that I just launch the ball right across the backyard, and he'll just chase after it. It's funny.
Yeah.
If you even remotely go close to the door, he'll like, I want to go outside. I want to go outside. He's like wagging his tail, staring at the door, wanting to go outside just to play. Even if I go outside for something like trivial, he'll still follow me out, and then he'll go right to like one of his toys and is like, can you throw this for me, please? I want to chase after it. He'll sit down when I'm fishing out back, so that's also really cool. It's just a good thing he doesn't jump in the lake.
I'm surprised he doesn't jump in the lake.
There's tons of stories. A lot of them are pretty much go the same way. It's just like either something goofy he does, like sometimes we'll find him on a couch he's not supposed to be on. One time we actually thought he somehow got out from the yard because like we're looking everywhere for him. We like searched for him for like I think 10 minutes or so, and then my mom's like, wait a minute, he's on my couch because he blended in with the couch perfectly.
So he's much more of a family dog now.
Yeah, he's a good little family dog. Everyone in my family loves him. We like to call him the little boy of the family. My sister calls him the handsome little fella, and like all of us, it's sorts of other names. Just like a lot we call him. Like he responds to all of them.
So he technically is more of a family dog, and he's a service dog when he needs to be, which is the best kind of dog in my opinion.
Brandon training Lincoln was the best thing, honestly, that happened for me during my time in college, because most of my time through college, I was shy. I didn't really talk to many people. I normally just kept to myself. But the moment I got him and like started bringing him to grad school with me, that helped me really connect with a lot of the people in my small class.
Has Lincoln changed your life?
Oh yeah, he definitely has changed my life. He's my best friend now. He pretty much goes everywhere with me.
Well, good, man. Sounds like you guys are even more of a tight bonded team now.
Oh yeah, a really tight bond.
Well, it's good to see you again, Kyle. I'm glad Lincoln's still working out for you.
Yep, good to see you too.
All right, talk soon, brother.
Lincoln's greatly changed my life. Like I'm more outgoing, I'm not as reserved. Like, I feel like I'm kind of spoiled with Lincoln because I don't think I'm ever going to find another dog as good as he is. His personality is just like the perfect dog for me, honestly. He rarely ever begs for stuff. He doesn't bark. He's all around just a goofy dog, and I love him so much.
From hopeless to a home, that's my mission. One dog at a time.